You cry easier than most people. People notice it. You notice it. And sometimes you wonder why your heart reacts before your mind even understands what is happening. But here is the truth you rarely hear. Your sensitivity is not weakness. It is awareness. It is perception. It is emotional intelligence in its rawest form. Your tears are messages. Your emotions speak quickly. Your inner world speaks clearly. And your body refuses to silence what your spirit already knows. You feel life fully. You absorb moments deeply. You respond to truth instantly. You react, not because you are fragile, but because you are open. Most people move through the world in survival mode. They build walls. They block signals. They suppress what hurts. They silence what they fear. You do the opposite. Your heart stays unguarded. Your awareness stays awake. Your emotions stay honest. This honesty comes out as tears, not because you cannot handle life, but because you refuse to disconnect from it. You sense emotional changes before anyone else, a shift in someone's tone, a quiet disappointment in their eyes, a small moment of beauty, a kindness that catches you off guard. Your system reacts instantly to what others overlook. Your tears come when your spirit recognizes something meaningful, something true, something heavy, something real. Sensitivity is perception without filters. You do not wait for proof. You feel the meaning behind moments the second they appear. You cry because your heart listens before your mind speaks. You cry because you carry empathy that runs through every layer of you. You cry because you feel the emotional temperature of a room like a physical sensation. You cry because your nervous system stays open to signals others have learned to ignore. Your emotions move quickly. Your awareness reaches far. Your heart notices the invisible. And tears become the release, the expression, the translation. This is not emotional instability. This is emotional fluency. You understand the unspoken parts of life, the parts people hide behind confident voices, the parts they silence behind practiced smiles, the parts they bury because they never learned how to feel. You feel those parts for them. You always have. Sensitivity is not a flaw. It is a deeper way of being alive. It allows you to connect more deeply, love more intensely, care more sincerely, interpret life with a clarity most people never experience. Your tears appear when your internal world becomes full of empathy, full of memory, full of emotional signals that move through you faster than thought, full of the invisible weight people project without meaning to. Tears release what your heart has carried. They reset your balance. They lighten your inner space. They free the energy that settles in your chest. You are not dramatic. You are not weak. You are not too much. You are emotionally awake. You are spiritually aware. You are energetically open. And your tears are simply the proof. Sensitivity is depth. Sensitivity is intuition. Sensitivity is perception sharpened by experience and compassion. What your tears reveal is simple. You feel the world as it truly is, not the way people pretend it is. Not the way they dress it up, not the version they show on the surface. Your heart sees beneath everything, and tears are the language of that vision. This is the real meaning of your sensitivity, and this is only the beginning of understanding it. You feel deeply, and that depth shapes the way your heart moves through the world. You sense things long before they make sense in your mind. Your emotions speak in whispers that become waves. Your body reacts to truth before thought has time to process it. This is why tears come quickly. This is why your heart shows what others hide. You are wired to notice emotional shifts instantly. A tone, a pause, a silence, a softness. Your sensitivity catches all of it. Your tears follow what your awareness feels. You are not reacting without reason. You are responding to signals you cannot ignore. Your nervous system listens closely. Your spirit listens even closer. You cry easily because you absorb emotion deeply. You hold the atmosphere of a room inside your chest. You feel the weight people do not speak about. You sense tension before words appear. You feel sadness no one admits. It sits in your body like a quiet pressure. Tears release that pressure. Your emotions do not wait for permission. They rise when something important touches you. They speak through tears when your inner world becomes full. This is not weakness. This is honesty. You learn to sense shifts early in life. You watched people carefully. You listened beneath their words. You protected yourself by understanding emotional changes quickly. Your sensitivity grew from the need to stay aware. Now it reacts instantly. A kind gesture moves you because you remember every time kindness was missing. A harsh tone hurts you because you once had to hold pain quietly. A warm moment touches you because your heart knows how rare warmth can be. Your tears link past and present. They connect memory to meaning. You also feel love intensely. Connection lights up your entire system. Disconnection feels like a sudden drop. Emotional distance is not subtle to you. It hits you like cold air. Your tears rise when something real touches you. They rise when something heavy burdens you. They rise when something beautiful opens you. Your heart responds to sincerity instantly. Your energy is open. Your boundaries are soft. You feel what others project without knowing it. You take in whatever enters your emotional space. This makes you compassionate. This makes you intuitive. But it can also overwhelm you. Tears help you process what you absorb. They clear what your heart cannot hold forever. They move emotion through you so it does not stay stuck. This is your release, your reset, your cleansing. You are not dramatic. You are not unstable. You are not too emotional. You are emotionally awake. You are spiritually tuned. You are energetically receptive. And your tears are part of how your system stays honest. Your sensitivity is your perception, your intuition, your clarity, your emotional intelligence in motion. You feel life as it truly is, not the polished version, not the guarded version, not the version people pretend to carry. Your heart sees beneath everything, and tears are the language of that vision. You are learning yourself. You are learning your signals. You are learning the meaning behind your reactions. This is the unfolding. This is the understanding. This is the truth your tears have been trying to tell you. You cry easily because your heart feels the world without filters. You experience emotion in its pure form, raw, immediate, unedited. Your spirit does not dilute anything. It meets life directly. It meets people honestly. It meets moments with full presence. This level of awareness is intense, and your tears are the body's way of managing that intensity. They soften what feels sharp. They ease what feels overwhelming. They make space where pressure has built. You are not overwhelmed because you are weak. You are overwhelmed because you are open. Your heart never closes fully. It listens. It absorbs. It responds. This openness is beautiful, but it also makes your emotions louder when they rise. You feel other people's energy as if it is your own. You sense the vibration behind their words. You notice what they hide. You feel the heaviness they release. Your heart becomes the place where their unspoken emotions land, and your tears carry those emotions out. You also cry because you have depth. Your feelings are not shallow. Your connections are not surface level. Your love is not measured or calculated. You care with your whole self. You invest with sincerity. You attach with honesty. This makes joy brighter. It makes hurt sharper. It makes every emotional experience more pronounced. People misunderstand this depth. They assume your tears mean you break easily, but the opposite is true. You feel deeply and still keep going. You hurt intensely and still choose compassion. You experience emotional storms and still come back with clarity. This is strength in its truest form. Your tears appear when your emotional truth refuses to stay hidden. They show when something matters to you. They show when something feels real. They show when your heart cannot pretend. You move through life with intuitive perception. You know when someone's smile is forced. You know when someone is withholding. You know when someone's energy shifts. Before they admit it, before they understand it, before they say a single word. This intuition is powerful, but it is also heavy because you carry the tension of unanswered questions, the weight of unspoken emotions, the confusion of mixed signals. Your tears come when your intuition gets too loud to silence. You cry easily because you do not numb yourself. You do not disconnect. You do not shrink your feelings to fit other people's expectations. You allow your emotions to move. You allow your heart to speak. You allow your truth to exist without apology. There is wisdom in that. Your tears are messages, releasing, revealing, realigning. They show where you need softness, where you need space, where your heart needs rest. Your sensitivity is a guide, a compass, a signal that tells you when something resonates. And when something is wrong for you, you have a heart that refuses to go silent. a spirit that refuses to harden, an energy that refuses to disconnect from truth. Your tears are not the end of anything. They are the beginning of understanding. They show where healing wants to happen. They show where clarity is trying to rise. They show where your spirit asks you to listen more closely. You feel deeply because you are meant to. You cry easily because your heart stays open. And nothing grows in a heart that has closed itself off. Your tears are proof that yours never has. You cry easily because your heart is built for healing. Your sensitivity is not the final chapter. It is the doorway into something deeper, something that strengthens you from the inside, something that teaches you how to live with clarity and compassion, something that shows you how powerful emotional awareness can truly become. Your tears show you where emotions need to move. Your tears show you where energy needs to release. Your tears show you where boundaries need to rise. They guide you toward the places within you that deserve attention. Healing begins when you listen to these signals, when you stop judging yourself for feeling deeply, when you stop apologizing for emotional truth, when you let your sensitivity become your strength instead of something you hide. You are not meant to harden. You are meant to understand. You are meant to become fluent in your own inner world. You are meant to feel life with full awareness. The first step is acceptance. Accept that your emotions speak quickly. Accept that your heart feels honestly. Accept that your tears are part of your process. Acceptance brings peace to places that have been tense for years. The second step is protection. Not walls, not silence, not shutting people out. Protection means choosing environments that nourish you, choosing people who respect your emotional honesty, choosing situations where your spirit feels supported. You do not need to carry the weight of every room you enter. You do not need to absorb the emotions of everyone you meet. You do not need to take responsibility for feelings that are not yours. Your sensitivity becomes powerful when you learn what belongs to you and what does not. The third step is release. Let go of the stories that taught you sensitivity was a flaw. Let go of the voices that called you too emotional. Let go of the belief that tears make you weak. Release clears space for your true identity to rise. You are built to feel deeply, but you are also built to rise through what you feel. Your sensitivity allows you to heal faster than those who suppress. It allows you to understand people in ways they cannot explain. It allows you to love in ways others cannot imitate. This is not fragility. This is emotional power. This is spiritual awareness. This is inner strength expressed through softness. You do not have to change your sensitivity. You only have to understand it, work with it, honor it. Let it shape the way you move through life. You cry easily because your heart refuses to go numb. And a heart that refuses numbness is a heart that stays alive. Your tears are part of your wisdom, part of your healing, part of your path, and part of the person you are becoming. This is the truth your sensitivity has been trying to show you. Not that you are weak, but that you were never meant to live with your heart closed. You made it to the end of this video, and that already says something about you. It means you are someone who wants to understand yourself more deeply. It means you are someone who feels, who reflects, who chooses growth even when it hurts. It means you are becoming part of a community of people who see sensitivity not as a flaw, but as a form of wisdom. If something in this video opened your eyes, if a line felt true, if you learned something about your own heart, then I hope you will subscribe to the channel. Not for numbers, not for algorithms, but because I want this space to be a home for you, a place where you can breathe, a place where your emotions make sense, a place where healing feels possible. Every video here is created with intention to help you understand yourself, to help you protect your energy, to help you grow in ways you were never taught. So thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for choosing to heal, and I will see you in the next video. We are on this journey together.